What's good, everybody? RFG is back at it today, and we're going to talk about this pretty popular topic about MK Ultra. What is MK Ultra? When was it founded? Okay, and why? Why was it founded? Okay, MK Ultra stands for manufacturing killers utilizing lethal tradecraft requiring assassinations. Okay, let me repeat. MK Ultra stands for manufacturing killers utilizing lethal tradecraft requiring assassinations. Okay, so these people who created MK Ultra, they wanted to manufacture killers. That's why you got the MK. They wanted to manufacture killers. Okay, trained, mind-controlled killers. Okay, manufacturing killers. Ultra, utilizing lethal tradecraft requiring assassinations. So these individuals, known as the CIA and British intelligence, they created a radio frequency microchip to put inside mercenaries, basically prisoners of war, to go out and do evil deeds for them, okay, like assassinations. They were required, the RA, they were required to do assassinations for the CIA and the British intelligence agency, okay? So they would put these mercenaries under mind control and set them out on missions to do assassinations on anyone who was against the government, okay? These people, okay, were mercenaries, trained assassins under MK Ultra, okay? The CIA created this thing back in the late 40s, early 50s. That's when they created, well, they didn't create it. That's when they stumbled upon this technology, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so just to let you guys know, we also see people on our TV, okay, every day who are under this form of mind control. And a lot of people have been giving me flack, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that this is all bogus, it's all made up. People are, they're taking this stuff too far. But I want people to think very carefully and very closely. These are the individuals who basically control the world that you see on the surface, okay? These are our sworn enemies. So why would our sworn enemies give hundreds of millions of dollars to individuals like Lil Wayne, okay, Jay-Z, Birdman, P. Diddy, Dr. Dre, okay, even Gucci Mane, and Kanye West? Why would they give all of these celebrities, all of these musicians, hundreds of millions of dollars if melanated people are their sworn enemy? I thought melanated people were the Rothschilds' sworn enemies. So why would these people want to give the same melanated people who they hate, why would they want to give them hundreds of millions of dollars? This is where critical thinking is going to have to come into play, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? They're not going to give just some average Joe Schmo black man 500 million, $500 million and call it a day. It does not work like that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, RFG, what are you getting at? Where are you getting at? People, all of these people you see are mind controlled under radio frequency computer chips in their brain. Okay? They are all under MK Ultra. All of them. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I've heard every name in the book. It's not going to matter. Okay? It really doesn't take a rocket scientist, people. Like I said, if the Bilderberg Corporation, the Rothschilds, the 13 richest families in the world, the families that own the whole music industry, if they hate black people, quote unquote black people, why in the hell would they be handing out $500 million apiece to all of the musicians that I just showed you? Why? Why would they take the risk of these musicians turning on them? Because all of these people's net worth combined, is well over $5 to $10 billion. Well over. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, that doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense to give your enemy all this money unless you have a program set up where there's no way that they can rebel against you. And that is the MK Ultra program, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Most of your Hollywood stars that make over $20 million a year, most of your musicians that are making $15 to $20 million a year are all a part of this program. Okay? They are all part of this program. All goes back to the FBI, CIA, and British intelligence and the Pentagon. The Pentagon is actually the organization that gives Hollywood their ideas, to give Hollywood their ideas for movies, for certain movies, to manipulate the minds of the masses. Okay? Also, if you look into what happened to Kanye West, okay, Kanye West ended up going to the same hospital that Michael Jackson went to, and I found that very intriguing because we all know Michael Jackson was murdered in that same hospital in California, I believe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a coincidence. Okay, he was taken back into control of his handlers as soon as he got out of that hospital. And right here, you could see the tired look on his face. Okay, the MK Ultra chip was wearing off. The radio frequency of his chip was wearing off. That's when Kanye West went on that rant. Well, I don't call it a rant. He started to tell the goddamn truth on stage. Okay, calling out Jay-Z, calling out Beyonce, telling the truth. And that's when his MK Ultra chip started wearing off. And they had to put his ass back in the hospital, okay, and recharge his chip. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the MK Ultra chips do not operate 24/7. They have to be recharged. And when they start to wear off, that's when people like Kanye West start telling the truth on stage. That's when individuals, even like Britney Spears and other Hollywood entertainers, start telling the truth when their MK Ultra chip starts to wear off. This is not a game. It is not a joke. Okay? Gucci Mane's situation back in 2011. Okay? They told him what he had to do. He tried to deny it. Okay? He was put under MK Ultra. The MK Ultra chip started to wear off. And they said he went insane and he was in a mental asylum. Go look this up, ladies and gentlemen. He entered a mental asylum. Young Jeezy admitted this as well. Gucci Mane entered the mental asylum early 2011. Okay? And that's after he got out. This is when he put the ice cream tattoo on his face. Okay? The elites did this to him. The elites did this to him. Okay? We all know ice cream means you're sweet, right? Ice cream means you're sweet. Am I wrong? Okay? They got to him. Plain and simple. Okay? So now, he's back putting out that low frequency, low vibration music. You see what I'm saying? To increase melanated people killing each other at record levels. Okay, that's what this is all about. Controlling the minds of the masses to think about nothing but low vibrational subjects, and that's about it. So we'll never break free of the global elites. It's not a game, people. If you think it's a joke, look at this Illuminati card, recording industry. Okay? These people already knew what was going on. And just to prove this MK Ultra thing, mind control lasers, radio frequency lasers. The MK Ultra chip is a radio frequency chip controlled by a laser. Orbital mind control lasers. That's what they are. MK Ultra. Okay? So like I said, these Bilderbergs, these individuals who control the music industry, they are not going to give melanated people, okay, $500 million, $300 million, $400 million, $1 billion. Dr. Dre's a billionaire. They're not going to give these people, okay, this money for no reason. Why would you give your enemy that amount of money and taking the risk of them using that money against you? People, use your head. Use your head. That would be like rival gangs in the streets giving their rival gang $500 million. Is that really, that doesn't make any sense, people. Doesn't make any sense. Okay? These people got paid by their masters only because they agreed to take the oath of the Baphomet and to acquire the MK Ultra chip in the back of their brain, just like the movie Manchurian Candidate with Denzel Washington. If you have not seen that movie, Manchurian Candidate, okay, make sure you see that. Very, very good movie. And that is what's going on in the world right now as we speak. Okay? This individual, Gucci Mane, he sacrificed one of the people in his entourage or a brick squad known as Slim Duncan. Slim Duncan was sacrificed in late 2011. Okay? And this is why Gucci Mane got that tattoo. Okay? Because he was now subservient and he was now allowing himself to comply to the elites and their agenda. So later on that year, this was early 2011, okay? So later on that year, he complied and sacrificed Slim Duncan, okay? If you look up what happened to Slim Duncan died in the damn music studio. He died right there in the music studio. It can't get more obvious than that, people. It cannot get more obvious than that. Okay? So I just want everybody to wake up to what's going on around them. As far as the cloning is concerned, yes, there's cloning going on, but not in the same light, okay, that people are seeing it or people are talking about. The clones are only being put out for these Hollywood stars that people are saying were reincarnated. Okay, let me explain. There's a lot of pictures that are surfacing on the internet right now that have certain stars, and they're showing old pictures of the 1800s and the early 1900s of people who look just like that star. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to blow you away. Those pictures of those people in the 1800s and the 1900s, they were cloned. And their clone today is that same star today. Okay? So a lot of the stars you see today are clones from individuals who were existing in the early 1900s and the late 1800s. Okay? So, yeah, you can't, and see, what proves that is you cannot make a clone and just have a clone be fully developed in one day. It doesn't work like that. The clone has to start out from a fetus and go through a fully growth process, a growing process, just like a normal human. Now, through genetic modification, you can speed up that growth process, okay, to about maybe half the time. But ladies and gentlemen, that's still gonna take anywhere from 13 to 15 years. You see what I'm saying? To match the star's age. So they're not gonna do that, ladies and gentlemen. These stars that we see today, they're not cloned. They're under MK Ultra. Okay? There is a difference. There's a big, big, big difference. Okay? So, like I said, you know, it's time for people to start waking up and accepting the reality that they live in. We are in a matrix cube, light spectrum, a light prism, which is a soul prison, which is a prison for our soul. We're in the cube, the hex, the cube, the light prism, which is a soul prison. And here we go. We have these cubes of Saturn all over the world. Australia, Denmark, Manhattan, Santa Ana. Okay, when we look on the TV, it is a black cube. The Xbox and the PlayStation is a black cube. Okay, when we look at the virtual reality glasses, the original ones, they were a black cube. Our phones are cube shaped. Okay, same exact format. The TV, the laptop, the iPad, the iPod, the smartphones, the HD TVs, the light spectrum on all those objects is in a square. It's in a square prism. It's in a square prism because the light spectrum is trapped in that square prism. That's why all of our cities across the planet are made in square prisms. Yes, sir. It's to trap and harness our soul's energy. Okay? Not a game, not a joke. Okay? Just like the last video I did with Megatron's cube, that this is the cube of the universe, of the third dimension, and we have to break out of it, ladies and gentlemen. They also showed this cube in Hellraiser. Okay? Shit. We've seen this cube everywhere. Cartoons and movies everywhere. Not a game, not a joke. My mission is to break us out of Saturn's hex and to move on to 5D during this dimensional split. Okay? That's really all I had to say on this topic. I appreciate everybody who supports RFG movement. Everybody who supports Atlantean movement. Okay? We're all in this together. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's the chosen one, man. I'm out.